First question is, two identical circular coil P and Q, radius R, carrying the currents 1 ampere and root 3 ampere, are placed concentrically, that means their center are same and perpendicular to each other, laying in the x, y and yz plane. Suppose this coil P is in xy plane, say on this sheet, and Q is in the yz plane. They have equal radius R and currents are 1 ampere and root 3 ampere as per given question. Find the magnitude and direction of the net magnetic force at the center of the coil. Because we know the magnetic field at the center of a given coil is mu naught I by 2R. This is the formula which we have already derived. So for coil P, the magnetic field at the center will be mu naught I is 1 and divided by 2R. Similarly, BQ, that is the magnetic field due to the coil Q at the center, will be mu naught into root 3 by 2R. Because centers are concentric, so these two fields applied at the same point. And if we check the direction, it is given by the right hand rule. So direction of the field due to BP will be upward. This is BP, and because of this Q, this will be rightward. And this is BQ, this is BP. That means these two fields are perpendicular, and using the vector method of addition, we complete this parallelogram. Here it is rectangle. This diagonal will give the net field B. So B will be equal to square root of BP square plus BQ square. Substituting the value, it will be mu naught by 2R whole square plus mu naught into root 3 by 2R whole square. Common term is mu naught by 2R, so it is taken out. Remaining is 1 plus 3. That is equal to mu naught by 2R into R and R get cancelled. So it is simply mu naught by R. It is equal to mu naught by 2R into 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled, so value is mu naught by R. Therefore, net field is mu naught by R in terms of its magnitude. And for direction of B, say with respect to Q, see this angle is theta, then tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, that means it is BP by BQ. BP is mu naught by 2R divided by BQ is mu naught into root 3 by 2R. Simplifying it, it gives 1 by root 3. That is, in terms of tan, it is 30 degree. Hence, we can say theta equal to 30 degree or say pi by 6. Next question. Question 2 is, a long straight wire AB carries the current 4 ampere. This is the AB wire and it carries the current 4 ampere. A proton, this is the proton P, travels at a speed of 4 meter per second, 4 into 10 power 6 meter per second. So this is the speed of the proton parallel to wire 0.2 meter from it. So this is the distance of the proton velocity and the parallel wire, and in direction opposite to the current. So current direction of V and current are in opposite direction as shown in the figure. Calculate the force which the magnetic field due to the current carrying wire exerts on the proton and specify the direction also. We know that infinite long straight wire creates a magnetic field that is given by mu naught by 2 pi into I by R. Using this formula, we can write mu naught by 2 pi into 10 power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. This is the mu naught by 2 pi. I is 4 ampere and R is 0.2. This is the R. So it will give, we cancel this 0.2, it is 0.1, and simplifying we will get 4 into 10 power minus 6 Tesla. This field creates a force on the charge moving in this field. So this force is given by F Q into V cross B. Here charge is the proton, that is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Velocity is given 4 into 10 power 6. B we have calculated 4 into 10 power minus 6, and sine, angle between the velocity and B. Velocity is downward and field given by the right hand rule, and this field will be perpendicular downward at the point P in the shown figure. Therefore, we can say that velocity and B in perpendicular, so theta is 90 degree and sine 90 is 1. Simplifying it, it is 1.6 into 4 into 4, 16 into this minus 6 and 6 will get cancelled, so it is 10 power minus 19 Newton. Or we can write it is 25.6 into 10 power minus 19 Newton, or we can write it is 2.56 into 10 power minus 18 Newton. This is the force on the proton. Now the direction is, because this charge is moving in downward direction and magnetic field is perpendicular downward from the plane of paper. Therefore, using the right hand rule, we can say the force will act in the plane of paper and in the rightward direction. So direction is rightward, right side in plane of paper.